I want to do this right. Alright. I think that just might work. What do you guys think, huh? You think that just might work? So yeah, so I am like super stoked right now. I'm really hoping that Biggot is going to come down here and visit me. I guess we'll have to find out and see how it goes. Because I know that he wanted to do part 5. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the show. Share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yada yada yada. All right. So Mr. Black Biggot, good friend of mine, him and SKG and her son Eli are right now in the great state of here, Arizona. And I am currently seeing if he's going to give me a call, or if he's even going to be coming down this, to this side of town. So I don't know if he's going to stay on the north end and just kind of drive through Arizona. What's up, Junior? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to set my shit down here. And you know what? I can't find a stable spot to set my stuff down. If somebody has a phone holder that they can send me, that'd be awesome. I think that might work. Oh, you uploaded your first video. That's awesome, dude. If you can send me a link to the video, you can send it to me in Messenger. So anyway, so I was watching this video here, and this is an hour ago. Looks like Biggot and SKG are moving. I mean, these guys are just trucking along. They are making their way across the USA. It's insane. Like, he was up in Wisconsin, and I believe he went to Illinois. Yeah, because he was in Chicago. And then he went all the way down to, was it Arkansas? And then back over to Texas, and now he's coming back this way. He's on his way to California, evidently. So yeah, I'm like this. I'm like hoping that Biggot's gonna stop through and do like an interview and then be on his way, or I don't know. I don't know what he wants to do. So I told him, we have a big field right here if he wants to park, his little setup here. I mean, there's plenty of places, of course, to park around here when it comes down to, camping. So anyway, I have a really, really, really bad migraine headache right now, and it is killing me. Like, it's killing me. It is literally killing me. I'm waiting for my wife to get back. She had to go to court. So, fucking itchy. But yeah, migraines really suck. It feels like somebody pounded me in the forehead with a fucking 2x4 and a power nailer or something. And I really think it has something to do with the fact that I've been staying away from as much caffeine as possible, as much sugar as possible, and so my diet, I'm trying to watch my diet. Trying to get back into better shape, quality of life. Oh, you watched 2 of the videos. Which 2 videos did you watch today? The ones that I actually did today, or did you watch? And just a little disclaimer. That car chase shit, like, seriously, that's what it was. It was shit. Like, there's no reason for police and law enforcement officials to use that many resources, that many officers to chase down one guy in one fucking car. There's absolutely no reason for it. And to let him drive and put everybody else, you know, in danger, that's what's really got me pissed off right now. Like, I'm like fucking stewing about it, man. Like how can these guys continue to do their jobs and they're not really doing them? I mean, nobody's paying them to cruise on the fucking freeway. You know, if this guy's a violent offender, he's a felon, he's a repeat offender. So right there, he's got 2 strikes. And he just stole the fucking car, carjacked somebody, you know? And the guy's, he's speeding down the freeway. Now, any person that would be speeding outside of that situation, they would pull you over, right? So this guy's already got, you know, he's already at the top. He's already at the pinnacle of everybody's attention. And then they're just letting him, you know, barrel on down the freeway, going as fast as he wants. Like, how hard is it? If I were the officer in that car, dude, I would have clipped his ass right into that median. Or I would have waited till he got to the shoulder, like I was saying earlier, and just ran him from the side. You know? It's just my life, you know? I mean, at least I would be saving all those other people from, you know, I'd be sparing them from getting injured, you know? But yeah, I'd take that motherfucker out in a heartbeat, dude. Like, you know, they're driving vehicles that are built for speed, you know? These guys are supposed to be able to get up and cut you off and shut your shit down. So I don't understand why these guys can, you know, get on the freeway and you're just like, yeah, we got a suspect in custody. Well, he's not in custody, but he's in front of us. We're not going to pull him over, though. We're gonna stay behind him about 25, 30 feet. Yeah, I think I'm going to follow him for about 20 miles. Yeah, I don't mind all those people that he's, you know, putting in jeopardy. Yeah, fuck them. They don't matter. This guy, he matters. We're going to treat him really nice, too, when we pull him over. What's up? Any more? Alright. I am just talking about that police chase. If you want to give me 1 second, I'm going to get the baby some cereal here. He needs a snack, so I'll be right back.
Who are you talking?
Okay.
Who are you talking? Who are you talking?
I'm talking to my friends.
Why you talk? What's the movie
Here.
called? It's a
Yeah,
movie.
take it.
It's a movie.
Here, go play. Go play. All right. Got him some Reese's there. These are awesome. How's it going, Sister Earth? I was getting the 4-year-old some cereal. He doesn't like milk in it. He just eats it dry. But I got him some Reese's Puffs. Huh. I hope you're all doing really well today. Sorry, I'm trying to eat. Yeah. You know what? That's funny you mentioned that. I love putting water in my cereal. And I started doing it because I didn't like the lactic acid, you know? And you know, my wife, she usually gets the almond milk, you know, like soy milk. We were doing soy for a while, but I can't stand it. Like, the almond milk's way better. But I'll take water over almond milk or real milk. Like, hands down, any day. Like, I don't know. I prefer the taste of the cereal, and I don't like it being, like, flooded with a bunch of other flavors from the milk or, you know, whatever flavoring they put in there. So, yeah. That's really cool that I finally ran across someone that actually does that, too. I thought I was just, like, a total weirdo, but, I mean, that's already obvious, you know? Yeah, I use soy sometimes. Vegan, I don't like that milky taste. Yeah. Yeah, you know, and I'm not a vegan or vegetarian, you know. but I do prefer to eat better. I don't eat as much meat, so my sister actually got me into these little mushroom burgers that she makes, and kale chips with oil and garlic on them. You bake them in the oven. We may both be crazy, right? Yeah, kale chips are so bomb. Like, just thinking about them, I want to make some now. But I don't have any kale, so. I'm trying to think of what else I could cook. Ideas? Yeah, I found this shirt in the closet. It's nice, but it's see-through. Like you can actually see my tattoos through the shirt. So my tattoos and piercings, they all show. So this is not a good work shirt, and it's not a good shirt to meet clients. They're like, "Oh, you have piercings and tattoos under your shirt. What else you got there?" All right, Junior. I'll be right here. We'll be right here. You know, actually, with the whole zucchini thing, I prefer to eat zucchini over cucumbers, but I prefer to eat eggplant over zucchini. If that makes sense. Especially if it's breaded eggplant. That is so bomb. You like that one, huh? That's funny. So what are you all up to today? Anybody do anything interesting? You do any art? Make any music? Build something? Like lay it on me. I want to hear like what productive things people are doing. You know, even though it's the second day of the week, if you want to call it that. I always call it that. You know. Well, obviously, yeah. I mean, aside from that, okay. So playing Siege. You know, I had an idea the other day about leaving a live feed up while I'm sleeping, and not like a creeper, you know, side to it, you know, but I kind of mean like, I don't know. It is kind of weird having people watch you while you sleep, but at the same time, like, oh, you're trolling people, and you worked all day. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been trying to set up some new computer jobs out of my house here, so I'm hoping to hear from some clients. I already got a couple that are supposed to be dropping off some equipment so I can fix it. A sleep stream, exactly. I wanted to set up a sleep stream and do it regularly, like every night, or you know, whatever time I'm deciding to go to bed. I want to set up a sleep stream, and I'm just going to start numbering them, you know, in sequence. So obviously once I start it, it'll be number 1 and then so on. But I want to be able to document when I'm sleeping to see if I'm doing anything or if anything's occurring while I'm sleeping. And of course it would just be me in that documentation, but that way I can also go back and check out the stream, you know, for my own sanity, or what's left of it, I guess. But yeah. Did you see the stream within a stream the other time? The other day? It's like 2 nights ago? Or was it yesterday? I was running the game. I was playing a game, and then I was watching myself through my phone while I was streaming. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Like, I was cursing at myself. It was kind of fun, you know. That's right, Junior was there. Yeah, I was talking about like setting up like 4 cameras, you know, and have them from all like different angles, so like you could see what I was up to. I thought about doing the mirrors. I just have like this thing in the back of my head that it just irks me. Like, I always feel like mirrors are a portal into another world, and we think of it as like a reflection, but really mirrors are us taking a deeper look into the reality that's beyond, and not so much as a reflection on the current reality. So every time I look into a mirror, I'm always thinking like, you know, to look for things that I don't actually see in my present, in the present tense, you know. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've seen aliens, you know, cut the air open and just walk right through it like they were cutting a butter, you know, just right down through the air like that, and they just traverse right through it and they disappear. So it's literally like a line segment. You could like draw this line, and they would cut it open, and you'd see them walk through like this, and then they would literally just go through. It'd be like this. It'd be like if this was the line, they walk through, and all of a sudden you just see this. They just disappear. Go play your game.
I can't move.
Okay, well, go play your game.
I can't move.
You can. You just need to go do it. So yeah. Anyway, so to get back to the point of the video here, can't look into mirrors on mushrooms. I really do miss doing like mushrooms and acid, and I had a buddy of mine that offered me like a bunch of DMT. Like, we're talking like not like a water bottle. Like, he had these glass jars that were about that big around, and at least that tall, you know, that he would fill like full of DMT. And he'd do like 4 or 5, you know, of those jars. They're probably like a gallon each, and he would fill them up, you know, and then let them culture. Oh, is your dad here? Is Dito here? Yeah, the most acid I ever took at once was 50 hits. So we had a sheet of acid, and we cut it into quarters, you know. So we had a half sheet that was for, you know, our friends that wanted it, and then each quarter was basically like profit, you know. This is back when I was like 16 years old, and I remember my buddy saying, "Oh, this is all yours. This is all profit. You know, do you want your cut in cash, or do you want it in acid?" And I was like, "I'll take it in acid." He's like, "Here you go. Here's your cut." I'm like, "Wait, what? A quarter sheet?" He's like, "Yeah." So sitting there, cutting it up into little strips. You know, I didn't even bother like tapping it out into doses. I just cut it into like 10 strips, and then once I was done cutting up my 10 strips, I remember I was eating them. You know, once I cut off a strip, I would put it in my mouth. And then I'd cut another strip, and then I'd put it in my mouth. And I kept chewing it until I had this wad, like that, in my mouth of paper. And I was letting it all saturate, and I would chew on it and like turn it into like a ball of pulp. My buddy, I'm not going to name names, but my buddy says to me, he goes, "Hey, let's go, you know, take some bong rips." I was like, "Okay." And his parents were home, so he didn't want me like smoking in his house and pissing off his dad and his mom. So we go outside, we sit on like the little patio stairs outside of his trailer, and I take a couple good bong rips. And then, yeah, I'll check out your video in a little bit here. So I take a couple bong rips, and we're sitting on the stairs. It's like, okay, well, let's go back in the house, you know, that we're good for now. And so, you know, the weed was already hitting me, and we go back into the bedroom, and maybe like 10 minutes had passed, maybe 15 at the most. And out of nowhere, I go and sit down in his room right after we're done smoking. And he says, hey, my dad's going to be getting up pretty soon. I got to take you home. And I was like, dude, you got to be fucking kidding me. Really? I was like, I just took all that acid. He's like, wait, you took all of that acid? I was like, yeah, you told me that was all, like, mine. And he's like, you shouldn't have eaten all that. And I was like, well, I didn't eat it. It's been in my mouth right now. Like, you know, I've been chewing on it, whatever, and getting all the dose out. So and he's like, well, I have to take you home, you know, and he's like, don't worry, you know, you got it like 45 minutes. And I'm like, well, it's already been like 15. And I'm thinking I've got a half an hour, right? And it takes like 8-10 minutes to get to my house. So I figured by the time I get to my house, I have like 20 minutes. As soon as I get to, he drops me off, I walk through my front door, and as soon as I walk to the front door, I literally see, like, anyway, I see these, like, big gears on the wall, you know, like, all over the place, and there's, like, letters all jumbled up in front of it, and they go all the way up to the ceiling. And I'm like, oh, shit, here we go. Oh, my wife's trying to call me here. So anyway, that whole night, like, I was up for probably, like, 4 days straight, just frying balls. And, yeah, it was definitely too late. Anyway, guys, sorry, I'm gonna have to finish this story some other time. My wife is trying to call me. So we have a emergency or something, so I love y'all. I'll talk to you in a little bit here, alright? She just got out of court, so I need to talk to her and figure out what the hell's going on, so stay true to yourself. Peace, love, unity, and respect. That's going over and out, alright?